Guys, in this lecture we are going to explain different type of hooks which is used in React.js and React Native. For the simplicity, I am not using React Native application, I am just using React.js application. So how to create a React.js application? Go to the React.js website. Here you can see a command npx create React app application name. So I just pasted that here and click enter. After its creation, go to the project which you have created, cd into the project name, then npm start. So it will create a React.js application like this, and I have default code which is created by the React.js library. Okay. Now what I am going to do, I am going to remove all the by default code which is created by React.js. Now if I refresh my page, see I can a blank screen. Okay. Now what I am going to do, here I am going to declare a variable let count equal to 1. Okay. So what I am going to do here, I am just printing that value count. Okay, so in this lecture we are going to explain about the first hook that is useState. So for that one I declared a variable and I printed that value in my page. Yes, I can see the count value here, it's 1. Okay, now I am going to add a button. Yes, if I refresh, see I can see my button. The button does not have a text, so I can add a text. Let's say increment. Okay, now increment is added. Now what I am going to do, whenever the button click, the value of count should be incremented. So I am just adding an event here on click. So this is the button event. If I put an alert, I can see it give me an alert. So just I am adding an alert here. Okay, now if I refresh my page, yes, the alert is coming. Okay, now this in this on click I am going to increment the value of count. Okay, so how can I increment the value? Count is equal to count plus 1. Also I am printing the value of count here, console.log count. Also if you want to put this here, okay, here we can put. Okay, now what I am going to do, I just refresh my page and open my debugger here. Go to the console, here I can see. Okay, now if I try to click, yes, the value is incrementing. We can add one more thing here so we can identify it. So let's refresh it. Clear. And if I try to increment the value, yes, the value is incrementing, right? Now the value of count is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. Everything is clear, right? So if I want to print the initial value, I have to put the console here, console.log count. Now if I refresh, everything works. Yes, I can add the same log here, count. Yes, I can see the count value is printing here. Yes, count. Now if I click the button, yes, the count value is incrementing. Count is equal to 3, 4, 5, 6. But there is a problem. The problem is that my updated value is not rendering on screen. The initial value was count equal to 1, but the now value is 6. But my screen is showing only 1. So what is the problem? Now we can check into the code. The problem here it is we have declared our variable as a let variable. Count is a let variable. So I am incrementing the value of count plus 1 in using the JavaScript. But the problem is that the component will only render in React.js or React Native. The component will only re-render if there is a state change or a props change, right? If there is a state change or a props change, we will be covering about props in upcoming lecture. Now we are only concentrating about state change. Here the value is incrementing, the let variable value is incrementing. This is not a state, it's a let variable. So that's why the screen is not re-rendering. The screen is not re-rendering. In functional component or class component, the screen will re-render only if there is a state change and a props change. So what we can do right now, so we can create this count variable as a state variable. So what I am going to do, I am going to import my use state. This is the state which I am going to declare my count variable as a state. Okay, I just imported use state. So hooks are introduced in after React.js 16. So you can use hooks in functional component, and one more thing I'm adding, you cannot use hooks in class component. So we have declared as a our component as a functional component so that I can use my hooks here. So I am going to declare this count variable as a hook. Okay, so const count the function. Okay, set count, then use state. Okay, then initial value 1. Clear? So I will explain what is the syntax for declaring a state using state. Okay, so the syntax is const variable. Okay, variable and the function to modify that variable, then is equal to use state and then initial value. If I didn't provided any initial value, this variable declared as a undefined variable. Okay, so I have to give the initial value. So here what I am going to do, I am going to declare my count as a state variable using use state. So the value I am going to declare here const count, then set count function to modify the count, use state, the initial value which I am providing as 1. Now I have to comment this one, otherwise JavaScript will give error. There is two declaration with the same name, count and let press. So I am just commenting this one. Here I am putting this console here. Okay. Now if I refresh, yes, the one is coming here. Clear? Now I am going to change my increment function. It is referred to let variable. Now I am going to use my state. Okay, so for that one I have to use this function set count. Now for incrementing the value, just what I am doing, count plus 1. Okay. Also I am commenting this one. I don't want this one because every render this console will appear. So if I refresh my screen, yes, my count is coming, count equal to 1. Now if I increment, count equal to 2, then count equal to 3. Yes, exactly whatever we need, it's executing. Whenever there is a change, here it is appearing, right? So the screen is re-rendering again and again because we are changing a state attached to this component. Clear? Now also I can do this in another way using use state, using previous state. Okay, so what I am going to do, I am just commenting this one, and I am taking the function set state. Just I am doing here previous increment, use previous value. Okay, so here what I am going to do, rather than referring the count value directly, I am going to refer my previous state. So I am just adding previous state. Okay, now I want to increment the value previous state plus 1. Clear? Now if I try to do, yes, increment by previous state. Okay, let's reload this one, increment and increment by previous. Now if I try to do increment, yes. Now if I try to do with increment by previous value, what is the previous value? 2. Now if I click 3. Same functionality you can achieve by two methods. One is taking the previous value or assigning the value directly to that variable. Okay, now if I try to do, yes, everything working fine. So in this lecture we have learned three things. One is how to declare a variable, to declare a state using use state. The syntax is const variable function use state initial value. Clear? Then how to increment the value, you can set the value directly to here, count plus 1 1. Okay, by previous value, how we can fetch, you can use an arrow to refer the previous value plus 1. Okay, now if I am doing with a string, okay, let's play with a string. Just I am adding const name set name, then I am adding a string here. Okay, now after this whole code, what I am going to do here, I'm going to remove all this name here, set name. Also, just I am removing the count set. I'm just calling this function set name. Let's say JAS. Okay, we can remove this one and add the set name. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yes, the value is not printing here because I didn't provided any initial value. So I'm going to provide an initial value Shimil. Okay, just do that one. Yes, I can see my initial value. Now if I set name to JAS, if I click this one, the old value is replaced into JAS. Here I am setting the value into JAS. Okay, now if I want to append that string, what I can do is here, go here, set name. I can refer the previous state. Okay, then I am doing my concatenation, string concatenation here, previous state. Okay, with previous state I am going to add a new string here, JAS. Okay, now if I refresh my screen, okay, Shimil is here. If I click set name, yes, the string JAS is appended with the previous string Shimil JAS. Clear? Now if I set the name again, the old value is replaced with set name JAS. Here I am passing the value directly. So this is all about use state. So declaration and how the value is setting in use state. Okay. So we can jump into the next lecture.